Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to discuss Solana. Solana has hit its new all-time high. None of the content is financial advice. Let's get started. So in the last 24 hours or so, you can check in on crypto related content on coin market cap. You can see over the last 24 hours or so, there was a new coin launched and all of the tokens related to Solana mostly rallied over the last 24 hours. Sol gained by about 15.5%, 7 days 45%. Market cap at around 131 billion. By market cap, Sol is now ranked number 5, ahead of BNB, but below Tether and XRP. So the gap between Tether's market cap and Sol's market cap is about 7 billion. Volume of Sol is at around 24 billion, higher than XRP, and again slightly close to Ether's volume at around 32 billion. Now, in terms of the tokenomics for Sol, this particular crypto, like most of the L1s, does not have a max supply, but the total supply is at around 592 millions, out of which about 490 millions is in circulation. That means almost 80-85% of the market of the total supply is in circulation. In terms of now the analyzing Sol USD in technical levels, we have a machine learning based price forecast, but now let's start with the fib levels. You can see that the previous all-time high for the 2021 bull run was $260. Price is at around $270. That means price has wicked above the previous all-time high of the last market cycle. So where does the this recent move for Sol leave as a target in the future? 1.618 fib level coming in at around $417. The 20618 fib, so 2.618 fib coming in at around $670, and the 3.618 at around $920. So those are the three targets per the technical analysis. The moving averages of some significance. The 20-week moving average at around $186, the 21-week exponential moving average at $192. Those are the key levels to look at the downside. So now, per the machine learning based model for Sol, the price forecasted, this is the weekly average price of Sol, and based on that, three scenarios are forecasted by the model. In a non-Euphoria bull case, the price for Sol could be between $232 and $511 in the next 6 months. Again, the prices are somewhere higher than the lower end of the target. The Euphoria phase forecast in our Euphoria case, the 2 standard deviation ceiling for Sol was at around, for this week which ends Jan 19th, that is Sunday, the weekly average price at around $251. Again, although the price is higher than $251, that is the daily price or the current price. The weekly price action for Sol for this week, if you look at the candles, the open was at around less than $200. So you can see the weekly average, it's very hard for the weekly average to go beyond $250. In the 2 standard deviation bull case, the weekly averages is between $250 and $830, and that kind of sets a path between the 2.618 and 3.618 for Sol if the Euphoria continues for the six months. But you can see that the Euphoria usually lasts, again, the first time in the last post halving year between 2020 end of December till May, that was about from Jan to early May, so about 4 months. So if you were to extrapolate 4 months into the future, from middle Jan to about middle of May, that scenario is between $250 and about $700 for Sol. Again, these purpose of this forecast is to identify what could happen in a bull case, at non-Euphoria bull case or with a Euphoria. The directionality based forecast is this pink line. This helps identify if the prices have a higher likelihood of going up or down with time. If a bearish pullback sets in, the price could be between $195 and $140. If you want that details in tabular format, they are available at the bottom of your screen, and all of the content on cryptoweeklies.com, especially over here, is available for free. You don't have to sign up or pay for anything. We also have a retirement related model for Sol. We'll briefly look at some of the cases again now that we are in the middle of bull market. Let's say if Sol were to go grow 30% year over year and drop about exactly 30% in the bear market years. In every 4 year there is one bear market year. This is the assumption of the model, and you can check that out with the framework of the 4-year theories. Again, you can see since 2020, again this was Bitcoin in 2020. Sol over here started out later half of 2020. This was a positive year for Sol. 2021 dwarfed everything. Sol did about a 9,000% gain in 2022. That's the bear market year. The last bear market year dropped by about 93%. 2023 was also phenomenal, about 1,000% gain. 2024 was slightly muted, but still about 74% at 134% gain. And now in 2025 we have about 18 days worth of data, about 33% gain. So you get the idea that not all not all years are equal. There are bullish years, then there are bearish years. So just to tune out all the noise for Sol, in the bear market year, again at a 30% decline. This is if a 30% growth is achieved in a bull market year, the bear market year decline at 30% gets Sol to about $800 in 2029, 2033 about $1,200, 2037 at about $12,000, and 2040 at around $2,300. And the number of Sol tokens needed per year go down, again exception being the bear market year, from 1800 Sol tokens. Again, if the prices for Sol in 2025 go as high as about $530, that's the target, then the number of Sol tokens without any staking would be at around $1,800, in 2029 at around $1,200, in 2033 at around $790, in 2037 about $500, and in 2040 less than $450. So that's the bull case. If on the other hand, if Sol grows in a uber bull case where growth is 45% year over year, again you can see that in the last 7 days itself the price grew by about 45%. Again, if Sol manages to do that in 1 year, again we have seen that historically speaking Sol did have more than 45% rallies. Again in 2024, in 2022 the rallies were at around, sorry, this is 2023, at around 1,000%. In 2022 there was a decline by about 90-95%. In 2021 again much bullish year at around 13,000%. So again going forward 45% is not outlandish, but again as the market cap catches more than 100 billion, again growth in terms of percentage gets affected by the higher market cap. So if Sol manages to go to about $670, which is quite confluent with the 2.618 fib level, and has a 40% decline in the bear market year, the hypothesis is for this one is if the growth in the non-bear market years is higher, then the drop in the bear market years is likely high as well. So in that case, in 2029 price is forecasted at around $1,230 per this model, in 2033 at around $2,200, in 2037 at around $4,000, and in 2040 at around $5,200. So the number of Sol tokens needed in this scenario again goes from about 1,500 Sol token for a millionaire status in 2029 at around 800, in 2033 less than 450, in 2037 less than 250, and in 2040 less than 200 Sol gets you to that millionaire status, that is without staking Sol. So now that we have covered retire on Sol model, the regression based valuation, again still, although there was a phenomenal rally over the last 24 hours and for last 7 days, the fair value per hour polynomial regression model for Sol is at around $450. This is a non-linear model, takes into consideration the bullish and the bearish environment, and tries to cut that in half. In the bull market, the polynomial regression has an upward bias, in bear market a downward bias. It's essentially since August 2023 the Sol hasn't been an upward bias. If Sol manages to go to that one standard deviation residual applied to the fair value polynomial regression function, that valuation is at around $930, and that $930 Sol is quite confluent with the 3.618 level. So again confluence at around $600 and $900 for Sol. And in terms of the estimated bull run target for Sol, as a composite of the three models that we have, Sol's risk level as a weighted risk is at around 34%, with regression risk at 7%, time weighted average price risk at 75%, simple moving average risk at 40%, composite at 34%. Estimated bull run target for Sol per our composite risk reward analysis is at around $730, and that's about a 3x from the current level. And with that, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.